All right. That was a good one to get the fingers going. So our first selection for the 7th and 8th grade orchestra is a piece called Ancient Airs and Dances, and it's based on early lute music from Italy. And we also have a few band students joining us today. In the back, actually, can I have the band students stand up? They're going to be joining the orchestra in this full orchestra arrangement of Ancient Airs and Dances, and they'll also be playing along with the Chopin Farewell. So here's Ancient Airs and Dances. Our next piece, The Shokin Farewell, is a fiddle tune that was written for a fiddle camp up in upstate New York. And I'm going to have a few students help me introduce this piece, and starting with Caroline Quinn. And they're going to read different parts of a letter that this song was used in a PBS special of the Civil War in the background. So.
The next musical selection, titled Ashokan Farewell, was composed in 1982 by Jay Ungar and originally served as a goodnight or farewell waltz for the annual Ashokan Fiddle Camp, which was run by the composer and his wife, Molly Mason. Many years later, in 1990, Ken Burns, director of PBS documentary series The Civil War, selected Ungar's Ashokan Farewell to accompany the reading of a heartfelt letter to a soldier to his wife. Burns plays the music in the background, while the following letter is read from a Rhode Island militiaman named Sullivan Ballou to his wife Sarah just days before the First Battle of Bull Run.
July 14, 1861, Camp Clark, Washington. My very dear Sarah, the indications are very strong that we shall move in a few days, perhaps tomorrow. Lest I should not be able to write again, I feel impelled to write a few lines that may fall under your eye, while I shall be no more.
I have no misgivings about or lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged, and my courage does not halt or falter. I know how strongly American civilization now leans on the triumph of the government and how great a debt we owe to those who went before us through the blood and sufferings of the Revolution. I am willing, perfectly willing, to lay down all my joys in this life to help maintain this government and to pay that debt.
Sarah, my love for you is deathless. It seems to bind me with mighty cables that nothing but omnipotence could break, and yet my love of country comes over me like a strong wind and bears me irresistibly on with all these chains to the battlefield.
The memories of the blissful moments I have spent with you come creeping over me, and I feel most gratified to God and to you that I have enjoyed them for so long. And hard it is for me to give them up and burn to ashes the hopes of future years when, God willing, we might still have lived and loved together and seen our sons grow up to the honorable manhood around us. I have, I know, but few small claims upon divine providence, but something whispers to me, perhaps it is the wafted prayer of my little Edgar, that I shall return to my loved ones unharmed. If I do not, my dear Sarah, never forget how much I love you. And when my last breath escapes me on the battlefield, it will whisper your name. Forgive my many faults and my many pains I have caused you. How thoughtless and foolish I have oftentimes been. How gladly would I wash out with my tears every little spot upon your happiness.
But oh Sarah, if the death can come back to this earth and flit unseen around those they love, I shall always be near you. In the gladdest days and the darkest nights, always, always, and there will be a soft breeze upon your cheek, it shall be my breath. As the cold air fans your throbbing temple, it shall be my spirit passing by. Sarah, don't mourn me dead, think I am gone and leave with thee, for we shall meet again. Sullivan Ballou was killed a week later at the First Battle of Bull Run, July 21st, 1861.
from tonight. I am actually going to invite the 5th and 6th String Fest students back up to the stage to join us in Journeys